we are live outside at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And there's the bell to start the round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Couldn't land that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They just missed with that big right hand. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Good counter punching. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Can't find a home with that jab. A very competitive. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. The referee might need to take a point here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Throws the jab but does not score. He missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he scores with the counter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to close the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters.
What a massive upset this would be. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Will the referee stop it? Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Well, you know, with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
So much firepower here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. It's knockout or bust. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there. Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Catch and shoot. Needs to put some combination work together. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Catch and shoot. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the great. Do you believe what we are seeing? He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They ring the bell, and here we go. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Nice counter shot. He had his... Why weren't they more cautious? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Nope, that uppercut does not score.
Perfectly matched.
Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nope, that hook won't score. Which fighter will say no mas? He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Not a lot of defense here at all.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up. So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.